Alrighty, and welcome to another episode of Primer Podcast. My name's William.
This is Davis, back at the Satellite Studio in North Long Beach, California.
Okay.
On this 80-degree day.
Hey, it's better than the past couple days.
Hey, sorry, East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Shoveling snow.
Yeah, Thursday was 91 at work.
Ooh. Good times.
But luckily I was inside. I was in the garage, and it stays nice and cool. In the garage in that other casita room.
Right.
You know, nice and cool. I went out and had to do a little bit of lawn mowing out there. You know, it's like, you know, it's shady. Yeah, I look out, you know, I've got a half an hour to kill, you know, before it's time to go. I was like, okay, sun's shady part of the house, fire it up, you know, just getting drenched, you know, sweat. Just, come on, this is February.
February.
But we're at the studio, the North Long Beach Satellite Studio, because we've got brakes on the Mustang.
All plumbed and done. Plumbed and done.
So that's a front disc conversion kit from Stainless Steel Brake Company. That's a new 8-inch rear end.
Well,
okay,
it's used.
It's okay, new to the car.
Right, 8-inch Ford Mercury Cougar 68. So it's got like 3.0 gears, peg leg.
Yeah, 3.0 gears is going to be perfect for that.
Shouldn't be a problem at all.
What was in there was a 4-lug 7 1/4.
Yeah, with 283 gears.
And then,
which is now for sale. I have 2 of them.
So, you did brakes during the week.
Yeah.
And got the rear brakes put together.
Yep.
Today we bled everything out. Only one small problem. You know, one hose was leaking.
One brake line it wasn't quite seated right, and that's the one I flared, and the orientation was off just a little bit, and then I tightened it down pretty good. But the teaser was the 2 replacement wheel cylinders that, once again, I got from O'Reilly that were not 3/8 bleeder screws, you know. They were...
Well, the 2 in the front were.
Yeah, those were dead on 3/8. Perfect. But on the side note of that, there was the metric nuts required, you know, fine thread metric nuts required to fasten the master cylinder to the brake booster. That was the 3-trip jog to find 2 nuts. Right.
Well, and then also during the week, the brake cable.
Yeah, and the brake cables were too long. So I guess I should just go to Napa from now on for my brake parts. So, but yeah, it was the brake bleeders were 10 millimeters seemed to fit the best. Not quite money, but the best. So
maybe.
I mean, it's probably a 30 seconds wrench or something ridiculous that I don't have.
Shouldn't be that way.
You would think.
Should have been a 3/8 all the way around.
All the way around. But yeah, plumbed and done, and that pedal, got the accelerator pedal in.
Yep.
Just gotta.
The pedal travel distance felt just right.
And then when I hook it up to a vacuum source.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Should be just like the Ranchero, man. I love it.
So.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I'm glad that part is done. You can check out the video.
Yeah, it only took two months. Right.
Okay, well, that's like every other weekend.
Yeah.
But
get your life in the way.
You know, you can check out all the videos. There'll be 6 up to now, from beginning to end to where we are now, on the site or the YouTube channel. Documents everything, and also like how to. So if you're in a similar situation, you know, you're doing brakes, you're bleeding brakes, you know, doing the conversion. We pretty much gone step by step.
Yeah, I mean, I can expand more on the front brake kit from the SSBC. I took some notes as far as extra fittings that I needed that weren't in the kit, and couple things that I had to get, so I can throw those in on the next post as well. So,
Oh, and then the what was it? One part of the directions weren't quite right, or it's glossed over or something.
I didn't get a cutout
Oh,
pattern.
okay. It was a template.
There's a template pattern, right, to cut your firewall to get the right orientation for the fasteners to fasten the bracket booster to the firewall. So,
You ought to send them just a friendly email,
and
just like, here's a way that you can improve what I got.
right,
That you should probably include the pattern so we didn't have to stop and look online. And then if they're not going to include those extra fittings, have it somewhere that you are going to need.
right, yeah, those weren't in the notes. And the notes themselves are pretty thorough, except for a couple of those fasteners. So,
I'm just saying that way they can make their product better.
right, yeah, throw a couple of adapters and a couple of nuts in that bag would have been done, and then the template, definitely would have helped.
The template of the nuts.
Yeah, that's
super cheap on their end.
Yeah,
Would save the user a lot of time and frustration.
so so I can expand a little bit more on that. So learning curve, man.
Well, it's hopefully for us the only time we're going to do it. Do you plan on swapping all this stuff out on another car?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So,
No.
well, we're not experts,
No.
but but we got it done. 4 wheels on the ground, brakes.
Yeah, all the other 4 wheels are gone.
Well,
just got a trunk full of parts I gotta put on the 302, man.
hey, so yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Did I spend some time with my car?
Did you spend some time with your wife? Did you guys do anything?
No.
Yeah, same here. We ordered a pizza.
I made her a card, and that's it.
Oh, you went that far?
Yeah, that's what the internet's for.
Oh,
Spray mount.
yeah. We didn't even do cards.
Wow. Yeah, my card even had like a picture of a Model T on it, like a front view.
Okay, why so?
But then in the license plate, I put the license plate number of the Mustang on it.
Oh,
These are small details in life that I like, because it's all about me. But the car was black. It was a black Ford, man.
they're all black.
Model T. All right.
Do you know why they're all black? I think I've told you.
Black. You can have any color you want as long as it's black. This Henry Ford. Was it just to cut costs, wasn't it?
Black dried the fastest,
Oh,
so that means turnaround.
turnaround production.
Exactly.
Oh, any pigments in it, it would take too long to dry.
That's a story that I heard somewhere,
Maybe.
but it seems to make sense.
Everybody has the black, so yeah, you just
That's what
no
you
color
get,
swapping, no cleaning, no extra. You just keep going with the black.
right? Yeah, the wife and I didn't. We got our pizza. That was it.
Yeah.
But I did clean the garage.
What'd you find?
Nothing.
You saw that? You see, I cleaned mine.
There's
Quite a bit more room there, huh?
all that room was all parts that are now on the car.
Quite a bit of it reboxed and moved, and recycled.
But I was working on stuff. And okay, I've got that desk in there, and it's tons of stuff on the desk. I got the bench pretty much cleared off. I've got space. I can actually do something on it now. And I'm looking at my desk, and I've got speakers and papers and my vape
Chisels.
stuff and look, it's like, where am I going to put this? It's like I'm looking at the walls like, okay, everything's pretty much covered. As far as like, where am I going to put another shelf or something like that? So I start looking at this milk crate that I have right next to it. That's where papers and stuff, just magazines, gets all stacked up. And, wheels start turning. I'm like, maybe I can put some shelves in that, in the milk crate. Because I don't want a good piece of furniture there, because that's where the garage floods out when it rains.
Right.
Because of the tree, kicked up the cement over, 95 years. It's like crawl on the side of the galaxy, looking for, nice piece of scrap, and of course, I've got like the really big piece. I'm like, nah, I don't want to lug that. And then I found those shelves, those oak ply shelves that were your parents'.
Yeah.
That already had the trim piece across it.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Pulled one of those out, cut it to size, screwed them in. My desk is clean. All that's on my desk is my laptop, and like a cup for pens.
So that piece of plywood, you just cut it down and and shoved it inside a milk crate?
Yeah. Just took the skill saw.
Uh-huh.
I think it was 12 and a 16th, so it would just slide right in. Had to take a little bit off the back, so they wouldn't stick out.
Uh-huh.
Lined it up, drilled through the plastic, pre-drilled the plastic holes, and then just some like number 10 by 1 1/4 screws.
So what do you so you stand it up, and what do you put in there? Just small stuff and
just small stuff. That business card box, speakers for the iPod.
Oh.
My juices, and then on top I still have a place for like the calendar and the story I'm working on for the newsletter,
right,
that type of stuff. Without, and like I can open up all the
cabinets,
all the drawers or the doors in the cabinet, without having to move everything. So, I didn't get anything big done yesterday, but I now have a place to put my stuff, and everything needs to have its own place.
So rewarding, making space.
So I was going to pull out that cabinet, do some final sanding and painting on it.
The one for the kitchen.
The one for the kitchen.
It's been over a year.
That I've got.
You should just fasten it outside. Thanks, Dave.
Now that we're getting sunshine, it's like, okay, I can start working on that after work. But now I've got all that firewood that I got to cut down.
Yeah,
That's
thanks
good
for that firewood, man.
Yeah.
Reason to take out the Ranchero today.
Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
Did it smell kind of funky back there?
I didn't
You
smell
were
it.
following me. Did it smell a little rich? I think it runs a little rich.
I didn't notice anything. But it sounded good.
All right, man.
It looked good on the road. Looks better on the road than
Sitting in the garage with a bunch of junk in the back. I've been carrying that transmission around for at least 4 months. Wait, September? Yeah, since around September. It's been sitting in the back. Well, now I have room. If I wanted to, put it back by the Mustang now, because I have all that room back there.
Right.
Because I can put it on a milk case and wheel it back there in the dolly and put them back there. But it's like, if I've got the other one out there, it's just like, well, now I want to take them both to the transmission shop, like we said, and get the linkage figured out.
Say, here.
Here's a clean one. Here's the original one.
Here's what I need.
Put that linkage. Yeah, here's a photo.
And hopefully they'll be like,
there a while. You get the
this should go here and this should
go there,
yes, thank you.
Yeah, and then when can I pick it up?
So
then I can recycle that transmission.
Yeah. Hopefully somebody needs it.
Oh, I'm sure somebody can use it. I mean, it ran fine. I mean, it took good care of that. Service that thing every 2 years, man.
Would you do it every 2 years?
Change the filter and the fluid.
Okay.
I mean, that car ran, that transmission works out really good.
Well, you got over 300,000 miles out of it.
Well, I had it rebuilt once. So, since then, I mean, that's
Okay, that's
still a long time ago. Oh, it paid itself off. Oh, big time, man.
oh yeah, that's
But yeah, I think the key was frequent maintenance. You know,
just like
helps.
anything. I mean,
Yeah, but most transmissions they're just neglected. I still have to service the one on the Ranchero, but I haven't put 12,000 miles on it since I had it done. So, but that's on my to-do list. So, steering box next. It's just like driving a skateboard down the street, man. It's just wandering around. You know.
oh, is that bad?
It's sloppy. Yeah, if I get going to like 50,
It starts shimmying.
no, it doesn't shimmy. It's just like it's like a boat. I mean, it's just where are the cables to the rudder? Because it's like it just literally starts. You start moving your hands back and forth. You start clocking because it really starts to loosen up, and then you can feel it. You know, with power steering especially. But
I'd look into that. That
starts
sounds
swinging. It's
that-
old, dude. It's 48 years old. It's another one of those things where I take it in and my mechanic and we put it up on a lift and we take it out from the bottom. You know, pitman arm and all that's been. I redid all that. That's cool, but the actual box itself, nah, man, I'm not gonna touch it.
like we were saying earlier. You don't have to know how to do everything.
Yeah,
There's certain things that people do every single day for the past
Sure.
40 years.
another one was a windshield. You know, it's like emailing the guy on from the Ranchero forums. Have you replaced your windshield? It's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take it to a windshield guy and say, here. Because if you break it, okay, getting the old one out, okay, if you break it, whatever. But if you try to put a new one in and you break it, you're screwed. If somebody else puts it in and they break it, well, that's their deal.
That's on them.
And if they put it in and it goes in right and it starts to leak, you take it back. You know, it's just like, you specialize in this, that's why I'm paying you. No, I don't do it. I won't even think about it.
Well, around here, there's guys that will come to you.
Sure, understandable, yeah.
You know,
And you could probably go through your insurance if you had to. But, that's the thing.
I got the truck replaced last year sometime.
Oh, really?
You know, and
They came to you?
did it. I was
How long did it take? A couple hours?
less than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like,
You have a rubber seal on that one, don't you?
yeah.
Oh.
But-
Fairlanes are glued in. At least this year.
Okay. Well,
Mustang has a seal.
it was that. Wow, that was quick. That is what I remember. I was expecting it to take a bit longer.
Single guy doing it?
Mm-hmm. Called him up. All right. I think I found them online, and they have like
Mobile service?
email or
Oh.
select this, select
Right.
that, and then they call you with the quote.
Kind of like a locksmith?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then came out. Here are the keys. I went to work and said, I'll be over here.
Right.
In the parking lot. Done. No muss. I didn't. No fuss.
Crystal clear.
It's like I don't have to drive somewhere and wait.
You can see the Rite Aid a lot easier now.
Well, remember I had that big crack,
I forgot about that. Yeah, once it starts cracking, it's over.
and then the crack got bigger,
Of course.
and it was like, okay, I need to take care of this.
Yeah, that's pretty white trash. Oh, man. Speaking of the truck, though, man, leaf springs, huh? Leaf spring helpers.
Yes.
Hellwig. All right.
Was it the helpers or the?
There's leaf spring helpers. It's a helper kit.
Oh, I thought it was.
No.
Okay.
So I was looking online and like LMC and some of those other Ford parts suppliers. Their truck springs are pretty expensive, but I guess it also sort of depends on the number of leaves that you have. I don't remember what you had on that thing. since you had that. It was pretty hillbilly.
Yeah, I mean that was
So
almost.
Yep.
That was almost 20. No,
14 years ago.
it'll be 15
Yeah, because
in July.
it might be worth it to replace some bushings in the back, maybe.
Like-
if you want to do that, take a look at them, see if they're just junk.
Yeah, well, I got to see what's in the kit,
Right.
then figure out what's involved,
Sure.
and then
I bet it's just shackles and nuts and bolts, man. But at least on the bonus side of that truck, it's sort of like everything's right in front of you. A lot of room, man.
there's a lot of room.
A lot of room.
Except it's hard getting a jacket under there because it's a long bed.
Oh, yeah. Short throw.
Right.
Yeah.
When I took that Leaf, because the guy I bought it from used to haul ponies with it,
Right.
and then put the hay in the back.
Right.
So it was
Kicked up.
pretty
Yeah, for
kicked
hauling
up.
load, right. Typical.
I remember, like, almost 15 years ago, counting them and then going, with the shop manual, what was stock, and he had put in like another Leaf. That's why it was jacked up.
Oh.
Like,
But you didn't take a Leaf out, did you?
yeah, I took the extra one out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why now it sits correctly.
Oh. You took one out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, two, one on each side.
Oh, okay. So one Leaf. Oh, wow. Good times.
And I remember doing it. I bought a bumper jack from Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Bumper jack for that is probably, well, you're already high off the ground.
Yeah.
So in a bumper jack, it makes it even, yeah, your footprint's a little sketch when you got like a
Right.
stick coming out of the ground.
Watching it wiggle back and forth was
Yeah.
like, wasn't a fan.
No.
And I was doing it in the driveway, at
At the other place.
at the other place, so
There's a slight angle on that one. Ooh. Don't do that again, man.
nope. Didn't feel safe doing that one.
So yeah, we'll try to do an install on that. That should be cool, man.
Yeah. I'll look at the calendar.
Then you
maybe
can,
March.
Then you can haul my engine around if you need to. The 302.
Well, I can actually
Maybe.
get enough drywall and stuff for the bedroom that I'm
Oh,
still needing
yeah.
Because when I got the
Did you figure that out yet? When you're going to do that?
not when I look at it often, just going,
Well, wait a minute. It's February. You said this year. Probably June. You know, it would be
Maybe
a good time.
July.
There we go.
Because we don't have a lot
Nothing
going on.
man. Wait, we said that out loud.
Yeah.
There you go, though, man.
We'll see, because
You probably need 10 sheets of drywall, man.
I counted it up at one
You already
time.
counted it one night. Instead of counting cheap, you counted sheets of drywall.
Because
You got a problem.
we got hit with a couple expenses that weren't expecting.
Oh, are you a homeowner?
Oh, yeah. We have a water softener.
Right.
It got stuck in like one position in the, I don't know how it works. The regeneration, where it goes between the salts and the container, and
Why don't you just get rid of it?
well, it was running for like, I don't know, 2 days,
Right.
like in the same position.
Right.
Of course, the wife tells me, after a day and a half of, I hear water. I noticed it yesterday, like 3 times, like in the morning. And then when I got home from work, I was like, go out there. It's like the timer is stuck.
Uh-huh.
Monkeyed with it and realized that thing came with the house. I think it's from the 70s.
Oh, it's that old.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
That was new.
if we get someone that would even work on this, it's going to be expensive and parts are going to be hard to get. And
While you're at it, right?
Right. So
You just got
the
rid
wife,
of it, right? Just got rid of it, right?
no, she wants a whole house filtration system.
Okay.
So that's what's
Why?
I don't know. I don't know the benefits of it. I haven't looked into it.
Oh,
She's doing the research on it.
plumbing sucks.
So
I did that yesterday.
so we've got that coming up, and then my favorite federal agency, the post office.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah, which right now our postman sucks. I've recently had stuff stolen off my porch.
Right.
I'm now have stuff. I'm having stuff delivered to work because I've had too much stuff stolen. Then you call and say, "Well, we delivered it." It's like, well, I don't have it. And then calling credit card companies and
The
stuff.
third party took off with it, man.
Well, check this one out.
Uh-oh.
2013 taxes not filed. We mailed it. Oh, we got a notice from the IRS. Starts off real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear sir.
We've been on time. For years and years and years. But
But you obviously should have copies of your filing.
oh yeah, wife found the date that we mailed it, and
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
and check never cashed.
In the way?
The check, because
Yeah.
we owed,
Right.
never got cashed.
So you actually have a bank, bank record of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys never cashed it. So that means somebody in Sacramento, went to that big post office up in Sacramento and it got in between the slots somewhere and it's taken
So between
a year and a half to send you a letter.
right, so this in-house filtration system's going to be like $500 to $700.
Right.
This taxes that we thought we already paid.
Right.
Now we got to cough up close to $800 for that.
Well, all right. So you should have known that didn't get cashed. I mean,
The wife takes care of that stuff.
yeah, but I'm saying it's like $800. It's kind of like check hasn't cleared, check hasn't cleared, check hasn't cleared.
Or
You
assume that it's because she does bills
Correct.
like once a month
Right.
because she
Right.
gets paid once a month.
Right. But right.
Yeah.
So. All right. So it slipped between the cracks
Right.
and you're taking a trip next week.
Mm-hmm.
There's your $800.
It's like. So no time, and no money.
Good times.
So gotta love the post office. Oh man. So ready for some listener mail?
Listener mail, man. Let's hear it.
Ryan from Washington.
All right. Here it comes.
Hey guys, love the podcast, blah, 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 blah. I have my eye on a 1967 Galaxy two-door. This would be my first project car, or older project car. What are your thoughts?
Get it.
It needs some work, but it's a good deal.
Aren't 67s more common than 68?
I don't know about common.
I mean, as far as parts,
Okay, but
I see more 67s than I do 68s or Galaxies, 63, 64 is a big one. 65, 66s, yeah. 67s, yeah.
I see more 67s and 68s, but
Right.
that's still not a lot.
No, it's still few.
He didn't say, but I'm guessing that'd be the 7-liter.
Well, it could be a... Did they have 7 liters for 67?
I'm pretty sure.
Really? You get a 427. That must have been like a super
Okay, that might have been an option.
high-end option. 428 for 68, right? I think so.
Okay.
But they had the, what, 67 you get like a coupe, right, or hardtop, fastback, and a convertible, right?
Yeah, he's saying the two-door, which
Two-door, right. Oh, yeah, you get two-door, four-door. But the fastback, I think, was all two-door. And convertibles were obviously two-door. So I'm sure they had sedans, too. Sedans and hardtops. And you could probably get 3 engine options, too, couldn't you? You could get a 289, a 390, and 427 probably. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if you could get a 6.
I doubt it. Just because the way Ford was going at that
thing
time.
was so big. Well, you wouldn't even want a 6 for that.
The Fairlanes were getting the smaller engines. The Galaxies were getting the bigger engines.
Yeah, but you could get a 6-cylinder for a Fairlane. I don't know why, but...
Okay, but back to Ryan's question here.
Yep.
What I would say is, if the drivetrain's good, that's a big plus. You know,
Rust.
that was going to be my second thing. If you're up in Washington, that's a lot of rain,
Rust.
which leads to rust. So you got to have a place to store it. And then, but the number one thing is availability of parts. 67 was kind of a one-off year, you know, as far as body parts, interior parts.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you can get interior parts for this now, can't you?
Dearborn Classics is as
Slowly expanding.
right. I haven't looked at it for 68 parts for a couple years because
Wasn't the owner of Belmont Auto rolling around in a 67?
yep, Glenn
Convertible, right?
convertible.
Yeah.
It's a great looking car,
Oh, it's clean. Super clean. My wife would take that in a minute.
but before you jump into something, make sure that you can get
Those hard
to find parts. Make sure that people are repopping them.
And you still have your parts for sale too, don't you?
I've got mostly door parts,
On
4 doors.
junkyardfind.com.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
And like when I bought the truck, I already had the Galaxy,
Right.
And it was pre-internet, and I fell in love with the car, bought it, not knowing that it was really a one-off year, and it was like, oh. So when I got the truck, I made sure that it was in a span, 60 to 66 or 61 to 66.
Right.
You know, not all,
Similar.
but most of the
You could
interior
get away
parts,
with it, right?
you know,
Bench seat, no problem.
right.
Gas tank, some of that stuff.
You know, that,
Windshield, maybe.
yeah, but
Speaking of that, you still haven't found your mirror yet, have you?
no, but I really haven't been looking.
No.
You know, but same thing.
Same thing.
That'd be the same mirror.
You get 5 years, 5-year span.
And some of them even go further back. You know,
Right.
You know, door locks,
Right, exactly.
headlight switches,
Oh, yeah.
you know, things like that. So back to the 67, do a little bit of research, you know, as far as what parts are out there, soft body parts, because that's the stuff that, you know, if it hasn't been taken care of, door panel stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Doors. Yeah, just
that's the stuff that
basic sheet metal stuff.
you know that gets worn out.
right.
You know,
Oh,
if it was a family car, you
door
know,
handles and
the paddings and
regulators
stuff like that.
armrests,
You know, and then it also depends,
visors.
you know, what direction you're going to go for this car. Is it going to be a daily driver? Some of that stuff may not matter. Are you going for, you know, show car? Well, that stuff's going to matter.
Right, you spend more money
You know, but
tracking down that OEM.
but you know, top and bottom headlights look great.
Verticals, man, killer.
You know, I love the car. If I had a little more information, you know, I would definitely steer you in a definite yes or no. But hopefully, those are a couple things to consider. And then really, that goes for any. When you're looking at any older cars, like, okay, what's there? What do I need to get? And what can I get?
Yeah, because there's always something.
Like when we got that 68
man.
Mustang, it was like...
Oh, that.
Okay.
The Ranchero? What?
Or, yeah, sorry, the 68 Ranchero. There's enough catalog stuff in there. Well, even that 68... Was it a 68 Mustang?
Yeah.
Okay. You can build a 68 Mustang out of a catalog.
Pretty much.
You know?
Yeah, you can pretty much get it all. Won't quite fit right. yeah. But the Ranchero, that's Fairlane Torino based. I mean, you could get some parts, but new reproduction, not cheap. I mean, it's there, but it's not cheap.
It's because the manufacturer's still getting their tooling costs.
You know, it's the basic economics, the tooling costs, and then the production runs, and then, you know, slowly the years, you know, the catalogs expand as the years progress. So, yeah, that's something to be considered. Speaking of things, you mentioned Ryan. So what's going on with the Triumph, man?
I just got to do it.
You got to just put it up on the. Not that you're going to have helper springs. Should be any problem putting it in the back of that truck.
That's true. Actually, the bike's not that heavy.
It's just kind of hard to move around up a truck.
It's actually not too bad because
just borrow a couple of ramps.
I got to borrow some ramps because I'm not going to buy ramps.
It's one of those things, right? I mean,
how many times am I going to use them?
Right. Depends how many times you break down. Yeah, man.
When I bought the bike, I think I just brought it down on like a 1x12. Well, I backed into the driveway,
so you,
up to the apron.
So yeah, the angle is much less.
Right. So, but Ryan McQuiston's got some ramps that I can borrow.
Sure.
And I just got to.
Let's go do it.
Just got to wheel it up there. Say, here, I'm sorry.
You should get him on a podcast, man.
You know,
life of a bike builder.
Get him some Red Bull and
go at it, huh?
Exactly.
Speaking of Red Bull and going at things, SEMA Action Network, man, California is still pushing to tax you per mile driven. There's another bill coming up for that.
Really?
Yep. And Texas is also reintroducing the same idea. So apparently they've looked at it before, but the state of California is losing money on gas tax revenues because as we all become more efficient, such as ourselves, they're losing money. So the people who are driving electrics and hybrids,
they're not paying their fair share.
Well,
because they're not using it.
Right, exactly. But they're going to get hit now too. So
with this proposed legislation,
because they want to include them because you know they're essentially getting away with murder, right? Right. Everybody has to pay their fair share. That's right, man. So you can pay the same as everybody else and just feel good about the environment, right? Supposedly. So, okay. But you know, in your $80,000 car, if you're swinging around in a Tesla, it's like, aren't you already paid up for new technology, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Teslas, I think, are status symbols.
Okay, so you're paying elsewhere, but I mean, I do see the point. Is like
they're gonna get it in the end. They're gonna screw it. They're gonna screw us. I mean, and the price of gas will never never really go down. I mean, they added the gas tax at the beginning of this year, and just because the price of oil just got cut in half, nobody cares. So on the backside of that, everybody says the economy's doing awesome because we all had discretionary income to kill shoveling snow. Right? But California, yes, they're proposing a tax on miles per driven. I don't know how they're going to figure that out. See, you're already saying, like, I drive a truck. But even if you drove your truck every day, it's like, how are they going to clock how many miles I'm driving?
I have no idea.
Because you're not getting it smogged, so there's no computer that goes into Sacramento that lost your IRS filing. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like, so for guys who are, you know, if I start doing the Mustang as a daily driver or week, you know, half a time, 3 days a week or whatever, I mean, some people file mileage for insurance, automotive insurance purposes, so the less you drive, you have a lower rate.
Okay, the Galaxy I've got is a secondary car that I'm not going to go over a certain number of miles.
Right, but you know, but that's who's verifying that though?
Just me writing down a number.
See, yeah, I mean, I'm just filling out a number on analog, and I send it in the mail, and it goes to my my insurance rep. But that's how it's logged. I mean, how if somebody really, you know, IRS has obviously contacted you because they want to get paid. So same goes with your vehicle. So I have a feeling that for people who don't have a vehicle that gets smogged every 2 years, you know, there's going to be like, hey, you got registration for 3 other cars. Let's just round it out and say, how about, you know, $50 a car? That's my guess is what's going to happen because they're going to want to get paid. So that would be like you driving 3 cars to work during the week.
Okay, but
2 of them don't get smogged. It's off the radar. So that you're going to be paying a flat fee for it.
But then
that's my guess.
Okay, then in that scenario, I'm getting screwed. Because
you always pay, bro.
Because
welcome to California, man.
How many miles do I put on the Galaxy?
100.
You know, I haven't driven that thing since last November.
Yeah, I know. So, but that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, how are they going to verify that?
But I'd be getting taxed. They would throw down a flat tax on that car. That
I'm not saying they would, and I'm not saying it's in the bill, but
in that scenario,
you know, if you have 3 cars registered, and your two aren't getting smogged, there's no certified mileage checker.
Well, actually, you put 3 vehicles down because of the motorcycle.
Oh, and there's that too. So, but they didn't mention anything about motorcycles. Miles driven per vehicle. They didn't say anything about motorcycles. But you see, if everyone just got on a motorcycle and started driving around, they'd be screwed even more because everybody, you get better mileage from a motorcycle. I don't know, they want us to take public transportation, but yeah, everybody drove around on a motorcycle.
See, I don't know how I feel about this. Because
there's a lot of gray area, but for people who have older cars, 373.
Because let's say it does go through.
Okay, they are implementing a experimental city to have like a controlled, you know, experiment on how this would work.
Okay, I would benefit from just initially on face value. I would benefit from it.
Because you live close to work.
I live less than a mile from work. Now that, you know, the weather's real nice in February, you know, I'm going to be back to riding my bicycle a few days a week.
Right. I would too.
Right now, $20 worth of gas in the truck lasts me 2 weeks.
Okay.
You know, if I was paying by the mile,
right,
I'd be getting off, you know, getting off cheap, you know. But you're right. They're going to figure out a way to, you know, for all the ones that don't get smogged, that's where I'm going to get screwed because it's like, well, I'm not putting those miles on it.
Right. There's no verification of that anywhere, so they'll probably just flat fee you. I'm guessing. I don't know. I could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just new vehicles.
And then what about...
If it's just new vehicles. But what's really going to suck is people who commute a long distance because they can't afford to live close to their work. Or they can't get a job close to home. So now you essentially screwed, middle class. They just won't be able to afford it.
Okay. Where can I find out more information about this?
The Cement Action Network has a list of all the legislative alerts, and you can do just a basic check and search on California gas tax or mileage tax.
Okay, and that goes for whatever...
but there's...
whatever state you're in.
Oh, yeah, there's a list of every state, of every law that has to do with
West Virginia's been hot of late.
What's that?
West Virginia.
What about it?
I didn't print it up, but, there's been a few things,
Oh,
as far as collector cars.
collector car stuff is a big item. A lot of people with an old car in your driveway is usually the thing.
So, sign up for their newsletter.
Yeah, it's free.
It's really over the past year or so. It's the new format.
Yeah,
It's a little bit tighter.
Yeah, it's tighter, and you can get a hold of any of your legislative representatives in your area. You can find out what's going on in your state. A ton of stuff, and there's a newsletter that you can get on your phone. So read about it, learn about it. You got a bug, you're pissed off, send a dirty note to somebody. That's what politicians are for, man. Screw those guys.
And then, speaking of newsletters, we have our own newsletter.
Yeah, it's free.
It's free.
Go to our website.
Down at the bottom, or
Scroll
Facebook
down.
page over on
Yeah,
the
there you
left-hand
go.
side.
Yep.
The free hat thing seemed pretty successful first time around for the first newsletter. So I'm thinking
Maybe.
we'll see where we're at. But there's depending how many.
Before we start to expand more in our apparel,
Right.
we'll have to jump on that here soon.
I will definitely say that there'll be a couple few free hats, as far as, maybe first three responders or something like that,
We'll see.
We'll see. But there will be an incentive.
An incentive program.
Right.
When you're out there driving around, throwing dollars out for your miles driven tax. Oh, man.
So
You can also listen to us on Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and SoundCloud.
Okay,
So,
you've been taking care of that part.
SoundCloud. We have some followers on SoundCloud.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And tell a friend. We try to do this at least 3 times a month.
Speaking of 3 times a month, next up probably going to be hopefully your leaf spring install.
I thought we said March for that.
Yeah. Well,
Or March 7th.
PSCA Racing.
Next weekend I'm
Fontana.
out of town.
Yes.
PSCA.
in Fontana. So some cool drag racing. Hope we can.
PSCA stands for.
Pacific Streetcar Association. Ooh, off the top of my head.
Okay. Essentially, I think I was looking at. There's at least 10 different classes.
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, we'll see who fills it in though. But I haven't seen PSCA in probably a good 4 years, 5 years.
Essentially, there's a sponsor for each one. If it,
yeah, class sponsor.
right. Mickey Thompson is sponsoring the whatever class.
Yeah, right.
And then within that class has specific rules.
Oh, right.
And regulations.
Naturally aspirated fuel additives. Tire,
Trans brakes
transmission,
and-
trans brakes, time. Yeah, it's also time thing. Tire size.
It gets down pretty specific per
so
class.
they break it all out. So it should be cool. Hopefully we can hook up with a Manny Figueroa, I think he's going to be running, so I'm trying to get a hold of him. So that'd be cool. I've got some GoPro goodies we can hopefully mount on his car if we do see him. So looking forward to that.
So,
yeah, drag racing.
So 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2
weeks
weeks
from today.
drag racing.
Yeah, man.
Always a good time.
Yeah, Fontana's going to be on for us this year, man. Fontucky.
Be our home away from home, because there's a lot going on there. Because there's not very many places to go out and
drag racing. That's right, man. Terminal Island still working at Project Street Legal. Free to sign the petition. They're still working it with the L.A. Port, and Donald Galaz is out trying to get a business plan together and get local people. A lot of things going on his Facebook as far as street racing and the kids that obviously died about 3 weeks ago out there in Wilmington. So he's out there with Google search, doing PR work, and he's out getting in front of everybody. So
Project Street Legal.
It's free.
You'll take to the Facebook page.
Sign the petition.
Sign the petition. Petition's hard to Google, so you got to go to one of their pages to get it.
Facebook page.
Just because it 218569 blah blah.
Oh, forget it.
It's a big long URL.
Click, done.
So I think that's about it. Go home and
cut wood.
Start cutting up that firewood. He's not going to be in the shop. Oh, shoot! I can't do it. I can't bring the bike in on Friday because I'm going out of town.
There's always tomorrow.
Thursday, I'm getting a shave and a haircut. Cabinet, firewood.
Whatever, man.
We'll look at next week. So, until
what's going on with the bad bike build?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Tony in a while.
All right. We have to do a search on that. You can too.
Yeah.
Bad bike build.
Blacktop Magazine, Blacktop Media,
Blacktop
Depot.
Right.
But specifically the bad bike build.
I think he's making some progress. It's probably about
last time I saw, which was a while ago.
5% there. It looked like
they were doing mock-ups of tanks and fenders and stuff.
Looking like a bike.
It was looking pretty sharp.
Yeah. All right. Just wondered.
Maybe he'll have it at Born Free.
We don't have that on our to-do list, do we?
I looked it up. There was other stuff going on that weekend.
Really?
He was like, June of last year.
Last year was nuts.
Just kicked our butts. So it was only, for the most part, one event per weekend. Getting in two. It's just like, and then going back to work on Monday. It's like
sucked.
Burnout. Exactly. But we'll see. I'll actually, Tony, when you hear this, toss me an email. And anyone else who wants to toss us an email, it'd be primerpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up on Facebook and sign up for that newsletter. So until after PSCA, this is William. Don't skip the primer.